Animal abuse, or called animal cruelty, is simply failure to take care of an animal, or someone hurts them physically or does not care for them. It's against the law. Either way, the victim can suffer miserably. In the US, the animals are violence targeted by those who abuse children or spouses. About 70 million dogs and 74 million 100,000 cats are assaulted for permit by 20 men and women. In social and economic limit and media, suggest of brutality and default causes common animal abuses in both rural and urban areas. First, international cruelty to animals is strongly correlated to other crimes, including violence against people. Horrific behavior often victimizes animals. Surveys suggest that those purposely abuse animals at most men under 30. Also, the report shows most of the animals whose cruelties are dogs, cats, horses, and livestock. The specifics of the victim of animal abuses involve dogs 70.1%, cats 20.9%, the other animals 24.1%. And support my idea. It's important to remember animal cruelty is not limited to cases involving physical harm causing animal physiological damage in the form of distress. There is example of animal cruelty: shooting an animal, seizing and transmitting in a suitable way, homicide them by an inhuman manner, failure to supply suitable and convenient enough food and water, unsuccessful to outfit treatment for diseases and injuries, finally is failing to expand living conditions. Let me give you a few examples to prove my point. The first example is in Spain. You see, a bullfighting is part of their heritage and a plus sport, especially in Madrid. Each year, bull is killed in front of public around 24,000. The bull is pains from critical stress and tortuous death. In fact, when this sport is finished, the bull is killed by the matador in 6 minutes. The second example is dog fighting. It's a kind of game that forces dogs to fight each other for entertainment and is a most disgraceful form of animal abuses. This battle continues for a few minutes or several hours. The last example is cockfighting. It's a bloody sport with two roosters fight each other as long as a constant in some communities. This sense of fighting is feeding, training, and vitamins. Parents, communities, schools, and government. You must treat your animals with good behavior and be a mercy to them when you see an animal. Without food, you must feed him, and see it without shelter, buy him a shelter to look after him. If they need treatment, take him to the veterinary hospital. To conclude, I want to advise you. Animal is beautiful creatures. Treat with your compassion and breeding at home.